As part of my testimony, burning in hell on earth. I was so strung out on crack cocaine that I went into an abandoned building, an abandoned shed to be exact, where there was a mattress where I could lay down because I'd been up for so many days and fell asleep into a comatose type of sleep. Only for somebody to pour rubbing alcohol all around the mattress that I was sleeping on, throughout the inner part of the shed and around the outer part of the shed, and catch it on fire. Everything flew up in flames that I didn't even know was happening. I believe that my guardian angels were sent through some other addicts to find this place going up in flames, to see that I was in there sleeping and not knowing that it was up in flames, and pulled me out of it, to not even have a singe of my hair burned. I thank God, but I didn't thank him enough, or even called out his name to say thank you. I just kept going on in my addiction. Only for a couple weeks later to be dragged 45 feet down the road, burned, road rash burned from the top of my neck, the top of the nape of my neck, to the bottom part of my rear end, and the side of my left leg was so extremely burnt that I didn't think I was going to live. I didn't go to no hospital. I didn't let the rescue people see me. The one thing I wanted was my crack cocaine. I wanted to rock. That's all I could see. The only thing I could think about was, where's my $20? I need to go get a rock. Somebody got a rock, I'm on fire. Nobody could help me. Nobody wanted to help me. Everybody was freaking out, I guess. Not as bad as I was, I guess, but I didn't even let the rescue squad or the TV people want to talk to me. Told them if they didn't have a rock, they didn't have nothing to say. Talk about insanity. That's insane. I still didn't even thank God. God, you see, it says in the Word that God makes an escape for everything. I surely wasn't trying to find that escape. I was just trying to continue on with my addiction. The only way to continue with my addiction was to go through my prostitution on a continuous basis. Finally, I come across money. I think I'm all that and then some plus more. Wrong answer. Only to get into a vehicle with the undercover man, so I could get my 8th prostitution charge and come to jail. While being in jail the first 2 weeks, I cried so much. I wanted that drug so bad. I was calling out crack cocaine in my sleep. I was calling bondsmen, talking about I'll sleep with you, I'll do this, I'll do that. Only for them to tell me to rest. Rest? What you talking about rest? I mean, I'm ready to get up out of here. I need some dope. I need rocks. God has such a miraculous turnaround for me. See, it says in Romans 12, 1 and 2, that don't be conformed to this world, but be transformed of the renewing of your mind. And that's just what happened with me. I did nothing but a teetotal 360 turnaround. And I thank God for that. On 8508, I rededicated my life back to the Lord. In jail. Yeah, I guess you could say jailhouse religion. But guess what? I'm out of jail now and I'm still following them. So jailhouse religion can get you somewhere if you want it. And that's where our choice comes in. It's a choice. Who we follow. I followed Satan for so long, it became unintentional, like a breath of air. The more I breathed in, the more I knew it. I just went for it. But it's harder when you try to turn around and do something you ain't used to doing. That's the challenge. I didn't think I was up for it. Didn't think I could do it. In fact, I think I did everything that everybody else said. You'll never make it. I criticized my own self so bad. When they say you're your own worst enemy, you are, if you allow that. One thing I have to say is that 8508, when I totally surrendered, I totally surrendered. I sat there and cried on my face. Not just on my hands and knees, but on my face. To where I know the Holy Spirit was kicking out demonic spirits and evilness and uncleanness out of me. Foam was all over, my spit was foam all over the floor of my room in Orange County Jail in K-Dorm. That's another story itself. Prostitution in K-Dorm, that's high-class profile cases. I'm in there for prostitution because of past history. God says when he starts a work, he finishes his work. You know, I just want to say that if I can do this, I know you can. I know that I never thought of this day to ever come. I dreamt of it. But it's here. And I thank God because he's brought me this far. When you think you can't is a four-letter word that has absolutely no meaning. Because you absolutely can. If you want to. I know if you ask God to help you, like I did, he is faithful and just to forgive you. He is faithful and just to do just what you ask. I know it says in Psalms 37:4 that he will give you the desires of your heart. And he does. Because he sure has given me mine. Ever since I've left the county jail, I think I've been on fire for the Lord. My Father in heaven, my daddy is who I call him, because I have an intimate relationship with him now, has taught me, given me the authority to kick Satan's booty, because God defeated him many years ago. So God tells me if he defeated him many years ago and I'm his heir, I can defeat him too. So if I'm his heir, then you must be his heir too.